Here's a fun fact. In 2013, a remarkable story began to unfold in North Vancouver, Canada, revolving around the discontinuation of the Canadian penny. This humble coin, worth just 1 cent, had become uneconomical to produce due to its production cost exceeding its face value. As the Canadian government decided to cease its production, it set off a series of interesting events, one of which involved a resourceful entrepreneur from North Vancouver. As the announcement of the penny's discontinuation spread, people and businesses began returning these coins to banks, seeking to convert them into more practical forms of currency. However, amidst this transition, an individual in North Vancouver saw an opportunity that others might have overlooked. Armed with a unique perspective, he devised a plan to acquire massive quantities of these seemingly insignificant coins. This North Vancouver entrepreneur recognized that pennies were primarily composed of copper, a valuable metal with various industrial applications. Copper, even in penny-sized quantities, had inherent value, making it a potential source of profit. With an astute understanding of the situation, he began to order truckloads of pennies under the careful watch of armed guards. These coins were destined for a fascinating purpose, extracting the copper content from within them. To realize his vision, the entrepreneur set up an operation involving multiple machines that tirelessly churned day in and day out. These machines skillfully separated the copper pennies from the non-copper ones. The former were collected to be later sold as valuable copper, while the latter were returned to the banking system. This ingenious approach allowed him to create a thriving business out of what others perceived as obsolete currency. However, the sheer magnitude of his endeavor did not go unnoticed. The Canadian Mint, responsible for producing the nation's currency, and the Entrepreneur's Bank, a prominent national institution, were compelled to address the situation. The transportation of train cars filled with coins, the majority of which were effectively being mined for copper, had become an expensive and logistical challenge. In light of these circumstances, a meeting between the bank executives and representatives from the Canadian Mint was arranged. During this discussion, a surprising agreement emerged. Recognizing the entrepreneur's right to manage their financial affairs, the bank acknowledged that if their client wished to withdraw their savings in the form of pennies, they could not intervene. A compromise was reached, stipulating that the entrepreneur could receive a daily allowance of 20 boxes per day, around 1,000 rolls of pennies a day, or 7,000 rolls a week. As time passed, the value of these seemingly insignificant coins began to appreciate significantly. Today, each of those penny-filled boxes, initially worth just $25, has transformed into an asset valued at over $130. This astounding appreciation in value highlights the entrepreneur's foresight into a once iconic coin. The story of the North Vancouver man and his pursuit of pennies provides a fascinating glimpse into how innovative thinking and creative problem-solving can turn mundane situations into remarkable opportunities. It serves as a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, resourcefulness, and the ability to see value where others might not. If you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
In one day, you can pull about this many boxes of copper. Those are all full of copper pre-96 Canadian or pre-92 US.